Hey, this is Andre Garcia. I'm going to be representing the Jeskai Clan tonight at the Midnight Pre-Release at Cool Stuff Games in Maitland, Florida. Alright, so today we're going to be opening the Battle with Cunning clan pack. Let's get right into it. Jeskai Way, sweet art, some story, we'll look at that later. The sticker, the ICU button, and oh man, Dragon Style Twins. Yes, for all of you with some 80s nostalgia, I got some double dragon action going on over here. So let's jump right in. Double Strike with Prowess seems interesting. We'll see what kind of instants and sorceries we get in these packs. Jeskai Banner, mana fixing, always good. Oh, come back. Seer the Way, another interesting one, especially with lifelink. I'm definitely looking forward to using some of these morph costs. Venerable Amasu, yes! Probably won't be playing that guy. Mystic Monastery, fantastic. Can't wait to put it in my DH deck. Smite the Monstrous, some removal. We'll definitely be saving these for the teamer players. Jeskai Windscout. Windscout looking to playing this guy too. The Free Weapon Master. I definitely like the onboard combat trick with him. The morph cost might be a little bit expensive, but I think running one or two of these will be fine. Erase, not sure how prominent enchantments will be. We'll see how those ascendancies do. Crippling Chill, cantrip, combat trick, works with my clan, loving it. Swift Kick, again, combat tricks. Whirlwind Adept, always like hexproof. Jeskai Student, another good one. And Swiftwater Cliffs and Alabaster Kirin. All right, let's get into some of these packs. Another Whirlwind Adept, Shatter, and Ainok Bond-Kin. This guy isn't technically in my clan, but it is in my colors. I might try it out. Wetland Sandbar, Archer's Parapet, Rite of the Serpent, Throttle, sweet removal, probably won't be playing it. Scout the Borders. Mardu Banner, interesting fixing, but two of the colors are off. Or one of the colors is off. Shambling Attendants. Brave the Sands. This might be interesting. I like Vigilance, and being able to block extra creatures might be relevant if I get something with a huge butt. Roar the Challenge. Abzan Falconer, another interesting card. Surek Dragonclaw, not my clan, but I guess I do have a commander. Island, ooh, Emblem, nice. All right, let's see what else we got. All right, we got Glacial Stalker. Might run this guy, 4/5, again, talking about that strong defense. More artifact removal. This guy, +2 in trample. I don't know if it's worth the 4 extra mana, but we'll see. Wetland Sandbar, Sultai Scavenger, Hooting Mandrills. Might run this guy. I mean, it's Screaming Apes trampling over you. Mardu Banner, Highland Game. Oh, more mana fixing, fantastic. Kiru Dreadmaw, love the card, won't be running it. Hordeling Outburst, actually this is pretty cool. Goblin tokens will definitely help my prowess triggers. Kiru Bloodsucker, Heart Piercer Bow, oh, Trap Essence, oh no. Not going to be running that in this deck. Plains and a sweet zombie, I love the zombies in this set. Alright, next pack. Valley Dasher, probably will be running this guy 2/2 for haste. I'm liking it. More Exile, enchantment removal. Rite of the Serpent, Seiju Archer, War Behemoth, 3/6 for 5. I probably will be running this. Scoured Barrens, Embodiment of Spring. Act of Treason will definitely be running this guy. Another Free Weapon Master. Maybe I'll run both, we'll see. Siegecraft. Incremental Growth, I like the card, won't be running it. Dragon's Eye Savants, I actually do like this card. I'm going to see how it works out for me. Sultai Soothsayer, not for me. And why not double dragons? So on theme. Forest, and a sweet do-nothing card. Alright. Second to last pack. Bloodfire Expert, we'll probably be running this guy. Feat of Resistance, definitely be interesting as a combat trick. Dutiful Return, Archer's Parapet. Oh, more mana fixing. I like it. Kill Shot. Yes, more removal. I'm loving it. Jeskai Banner. Not probably running this guy. Force Away. We'll see. I don't know if Ferocious is something I'll be able to consistently maintain. Bring Low will probably be something I'll try out. Rugged Highlands. Off Colors. Winterflame. We'll probably run this. It'll be interesting. Gurmath Swiftwing. Won't be running this. Circuit Plans. And Howl of the Horde. Might not be running this here, but it's definitely going in my ADH deck. And Sweet Morph Token. Alright, last pack. Aerostorm. We'll definitely be running this guy. Mardu Hordechief. Molting Snakeskin. Woolly Loxodon. More mana fixing. Ooh, more tricks. Snowhorn Rider. Siegecraft. Jeskai Banner. Would have liked to have more of my banners. Singing Bellstrike. It's an interesting kind of conditional removal for blue. We'll see if it actually works out for us. River Wheel Aerialist. A little bit expensive, but I like that it has the Prowess trigger. Mystic Monastery. On color mana fixing. Murderous Cut. Nobody's going to play with that. Swamp and a Snake Token. Oh, that's awesome. Look at that Snake Token. It's fantastic. All in all, an interesting pull, and the results will let me know what kind of deck I build. So I just finished the Khans of Tarkir Prerelease. I went 4-0. Let's take a look at the deck. First, I'd like to start with the fact that I was very lucky that I got 6 lands and an artifact that helped my mana fixing. Running 3 colors can be tricky, and I never felt mana screwed in any of the games that I played tonight. The life gain on the tap lands, definitely helpful. Became relevant a couple of times throughout the night. Besides that, my curve was pretty low for creatures. I had a number of 2-drops. A number of them with either Outlast or Prowess. Dragon's Eye, Savants in particular helped me early game. It's very difficult to get past the 0-6 in this format. Besides that, the 3-drops that I had relevant mechanics that synergized very well with the rest of the deck. They either created more tokens when they came into play. They had Outlast, which enabled me to apply pressure early on with the other Outlast creatures. And more importantly, I had some 3- and 4-drop flyers, which really were the ones that won me the game. I actually opened Dragon-style Twins as my promo, and it really only shined in about 2 games. The rest of the time, the flyers were the ones that did most of the work. The fact that most of them have a power lower than 4 meant that they weren't targets for Smite the Monstrous, which I saw a number of times throughout the game. Besides that, I'd also like to point out the fact that I got a decent amount of removal. 2 Bring Lows helped a lot. 3 damage is pretty good. 5 damage against creatures with +1/+1 counters were even more relevant, especially when those counters were on Zergo Helm Smasher, who definitely lived up to his name in the first game that I played against him. Besides that, I had Crippling Chill, which was a cantrip, Winterflame, which enabled prowess on a number of my creatures, allow me to tap an unfavorable blocker and kill smaller chump blockers. Besides that, Singing Bellstrike was actually one of the most useful spells of the night, being able to lock down one of your opponent's creatures and give them the option to pay 6 mana to untap that creature, put them in between a rock and a hard place. For the most part, they never untapped, and if they did, they weren't casting other spells, which I was fine with. Finally, Aerostorm, which has a raid trigger that deals 5 damage that it becomes unpreventable. Actually served as a finisher against a couple of opponents tonight, and was also useful because 4 damage to a creature pre-combat was also very helpful. All in all, the deck played incredibly consistently. There was a decent amount of synergy between the creatures. Feat of Resistance puts a +1/+1 counter on a creature. Combine that with Prowess, and you would turn your 2/2s into 4/4s that your opponents had a hard time dealing with. I was very happy overall. The deck really didn't need the 5 or 6 drop. because it just won faster than everybody else could race. Alabaster Kirin actually won me several games by itself simply because flying and vigilance was just something that my opponents had a really hard time dealing with. So all in all, I had a really great time. I'm glad I picked this clan. It played the way I like to play Magic, with lots of instants and sorceries and very efficient creatures. So that's it. All right, so I ended up winning 6 packs of Khans of Tarkir. Let's open them up and see what I got. All right, more Smite the Monstrous. That was so good for me. Swiftwater Cliffs. Let's see, the uncommons, nothing too interesting. Abzan Ascendancy, pretty happy with this. Burn Away. Not sure if I'll ever play this. Forest, and one of my favorite Goblin tokens so far. All right, let's look at the next pack. Let's see. Crippling Chill, Soulhorn Rider, Sign of Glaciers, Pinewalker, Sultai Soothsayer, Teamer Ascendancy. All right, looks like we have a pattern going here. Warrior token. Let's see what else we got. More commons, uncommons. Absent Charm, I'm happy to see that. Write down, and Altar of the Brood. Whenever another permanent enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent puts a top card of his or her library into his or her graveyard. All right, not playing this guy either. Moving on. Crippling Chill, love this card. Absent Guide, Seek the Horizon, Quiet Contemplation, Sultai Charm, man, we're staying pretty consistent with this. And Trail of Mystery, an interesting card that I don't know what I'll do with. Sweet Morph Token, I really love that they made these. Trail of Mystery, we'll see. Maybe I can have some fun with Morph-based EDH deck. Let's see, Crippling Chill, another one. Jungle Hollow, Goblin Slide, Cranial Archive, I love this art. Dragon's Eye Savants, Villainous Wealth, ooh, that's definitely a fun EDH deck or spell right there. Be interesting to see if anybody finds a way to crack it in Standard. And last but not least, Bloodfire Expert, Small Backwater, Jeskai Elder, and Butcher of the Horde. Let's see, flying, sacrifice another creature. Butcher of the Horde gains her choice of Vigilance, Lifelink, or Haste until end of turn. 5/4 flyer for 4 seems really interesting. And another warrior token. So that's it, a very interesting pull. Definitely heavy on the charms and the ascendancies. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to watch more Khans of Tarkir videos, just click on the link and it'll direct you to our playlist. Thanks.